Hey, do you know what kind of life do you want to live? Well, in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22, Paul lays out exactly the way that we ought to live in reflection of Jesus Christ. It says like this: "Flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart." What is the goal for our lives? Some people might say that it's just to have the biggest bank account. Others might say it's to be the most popular person in the room. Others might say that it's simply to have the most amount of material goods. But you see, all of these things are rooted in impulsivity and in temptation from Satan. You see, all of us have a temptation to make ourselves bigger and more glorified than what we really are in it of ourselves. That's the temptation that Satan always brings us. But the problem is, we cannot glorify ourselves because we are sinful human beings. We're not perfect. The only way that we can actually be walking in perfection is through Jesus Christ, who is perfect. Not by anything that we're doing, but rather because he is producing goodness in us whenever he resides within our hearts. All right, whenever we turn our lives over to him. So how do we resist this temptation to glorify ourselves? Well, first off, we have to flee it. All right, we have to basically abandon this idea that we're going to glorify ourselves and to make ourselves look great and grand. And instead, we're going to do the things that glorify God. All right, we're going to follow after righteousness. We're going to follow after faith and peace and charity. But not only this, we're going to do it with other people. We're going to join in with a body of believers who glorify Christ as one unit. When we do this, we are actually living out a purposeful life because our purpose is not in the temporary. It's not in the impulsivity, but rather it is in the eternal. Okay, it's not in the youthful lust. It's in the eternal promise of God. That being that we are living a life worthy of the reflection of Jesus Christ, that we are trying to bring others to him, that they might have life eternal in his salvation. So if you haven't already, please put your faith in Jesus Christ today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you all. I'm praying for you, and God bless.